driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Here I am. I still haven't shut up. Stirring the pot. Stirring the pot, pot. Oh yeah, stirring the pot. See, you can stir the pot and get results in a good way. So, let a couple people know I'm live, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not going to wait for the 3-minute mark or anything on this one. Mostly because it's opinionated. You know what I mean? So, yeah, good stuff. So I hope you hang out for a second till I get started. It'd be nice if I could get everybody together at once and then we'd start. But after doing this for a while, 4.5 years, every day, I think I've missed less than a week during that time. I come on here sick. I come on here well. I come on here. Yeah. Why? Because I used to drink every day. That's why. So, I have a Coke addiction, just so you know. My wife brings it home. I call her my Coke Coke dealer. Fun stuff we get to have in recovery, right? You know, because not everything is doom and gloom. Not everything is bad. I know that Dion tends to get in the face a little bit, things like that. But we need to think. I just had a good friend when I talk, Lori. You may see us talking back and forth on Facebook. What I love about Lori is that, you know, her and I actually have several different opposing views, but we can come to agreements. And that's what fucking matters. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the answers. You see, I don't have all the answers. I know what needs to be done, right? But doing it alone, I don't have, no way I have all the answers. You know what that would be? Playing God. I'm sorry, but I ain't playing God no more. That job sucks. It does. I have a lot of empathy for God having to deal with us. Right? Let's laugh at that. It's funny. Funny, right? So this may sound weird, but because I've been stirring the pot and I'm not done. I'm actually just getting started. And yes, it's going to raise some controversy. And yes, some people are going to get upset. And yes, I don't care. See, we've had enough. I've had enough. There's plenty of people that have had enough. Okay, so what, but why? We like to know why. I'm going to tell you, because you're not getting everything you deserve. See, I know what it means to have a successful detox. I know what it means to put hundreds of people into treatment centers. I know what that means. I know what it's like because I've done it. I've done it. Right? And the high that it gave me, the joy, the absolute serenity that it gave me was beyond any comprehension of any fucking thing in this world. And see, you don't get to do that because it's not there. Because it's not there. You've never been to an AA meeting that's packed and knowing that it is packed because of you, because of your efforts, because of everybody's efforts. You're missing out. And I don't want you to. There's more. I keep telling people there's more. There's a spiritual awareness that is beyond any of this. But you won't accomplish it unless you work the front lines. It won't happen for you. See, the farther you go down and you decide to get well, the more you can help people. The more fucked up you were, the better you'll be. It's just how it works. That's life. It's the way it goes. Do you think I'm doing this because I feel unheard? That's partly it. Hey, we got to be honest. If I'm not honest about it, do I like the limelight a little bit? Yes, I do. I'm going to tell you that right now. But that's why my friend Lori taught me arenas. Okay? Lori's probably my best advocate and argues with me more than anybody. It actually frustrates me. But then it gets done. Okay? Because sometimes when her and I go back and forth, we're not arguing with each other. We're saying, this is what's going on. This is the truth. What are we going to do about it? And she has some out of the box thinking that I don't have. I'm not an expert in anything. I'm very good at finding your experts. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm not a recovery coach. I'm not a peer support specialist. I'm not a CAC. I'm Dion. That's it. Period. Period. Dot. Dion. I don't need to be more than that. For me. I'm not saying don't go get educated. I'm certainly not saying that. You need to be educated. Okay? Now, just because I have my GED doesn't mean I'm uneducated. See, that's what people, bullshit. I was a CAC at 20. And I passed it just fine. Actually, back then you couldn't fail it. It was 2 weeks. It was just counseling 101. Okay. But even counseling 101 prepares me for some things. You ever heard of an open basket? No? Okay. I actually taught this to my therapist when you have somebody like this, right? Happens all the time, especially when you're working in detox. They're close. I don't want to talk, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to sit just like them. You're going to mimic them. If they're sitting back a little bit, sit back a little bit. If they're sitting forward, sit forward a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to start a conversation. You're just going to keep it light. Keep it light. Hey, you're in detox. That sucks. Tell me what happened. They'll start talking. Well, I probably shouldn't have been drinking and driving, and because they're going to talk about their consequences, what they're going to talk about, right? Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that kind of sucks as a kind of a bad situation. I'd like to help you with that if I can. No. What are they going to say to that? No. Or they don't say no. Yeah, I should probably take a look at it. And at some point, what you're going to do is you're going to take your arms and you're going to cross your fingers and you're going to put them in your lap. Now, what have I done? I've created a basket. It's called the basket method. Okay. Now, watch that person. And what they will do is while they were talking, they will mimic you. They will open themselves up. Once a person is like this, you got them. These aren't just counseling tricks. These are sales tricks. Counseling and sales are the same darn thing. Cognitive behavioral therapy, it is. And any good salesperson actually goes to therapy. Oh, yeah, Amber, let me go get on the phone now. Actually, I would freak out. If I did a cold sales call, I would I can't do it anymore. I can't. So you would probably kick my ass. So yeah, let's call it a spade a spade. Yeah. Okay. So why do I want you to have more? Why? Because it's lonely here, my friends. It's lonely. Okay. You know, and this is what I love about my friends. See, and that's how you do it. There you go. Yeah, it's and then you create what's called a warm lead. Yep, it's a great way to do it. And yeah, it's called an open and a close. Yeah, yeah. So you're a closer. My closers loved me because you done with that one yet? No? Well, I got a call back for you. You better fucking close that. I wasn't a nice opener. If you didn't close my shit, I didn't feed you. Anyway, let's get back to this. Yeah, and there needs to be a third person too. That's right. Because they may connect with one of those three people, right? All right, we're not here to discuss the sales. She's like, oh, I know sales. I can do this. What I'm saying is that there's more to this life than you think. And you don't know about it because you haven't been there. You are naive to it. Even a lot of old timers are not there. Okay. There was one of them in my group just now. His name's Tony. He just started our 3:00 group. That man's on fire. That man is recovery. And I love hearing him speak because it brings me back to those 90s. You know, I think I'm missing a lot of friends. I had a lot of friends. They're all dead. They're all dead. Welcome to AA. If you're going to be here for any amount of years, you will go through life and there'll be like 20 years later and people will be, all the old timers you hung out with and everything are gone. And guess what? You're it. I'm it. We're it. I saw somebody put out a post said, I listened to the first 100, not the last 100. And what they're saying is they take their information from the big book, but they're wrong. They're wrong. That's wrong. Why would you do that to yourself? Listen to the other 100 too. Listen to God. You don't get to decide how God tells you. So don't close yourself off to things that are gifts for you. Oh, I'm going to cut off these 100 people who are alive today with me right now, saying they love me unconditionally, and I'm not going to listen to them. What that says is the message didn't get carried on the way it was supposed to. And I call bullshit because I see a lot of other people coming in and staying more than usual. What does that mean? That means AA success rate has gone up. See, I know this shit. I've been doing it it's natural for me to look at this stuff. Right? And so when I spout and I go off, there's meanings for it. There's actual things that are going on, and there's reasons why I'm doing it. I'm going to tell you 90% of the reasons I don't know. That is God. I trust God so much that I will pray to him, come on here unscripted, and run my fucking mouth. And nobody can stop me. People may not listen, right? That certainly wouldn't work out. There's one word, and I'm trying so hard to work on this. I really am. And I guess I intimidate people, and I want to roll my eyes so much because do you know how much I was picked on as a kid? Intimidated. Okay. And you guys know it's my passion. It was my friend Lori that brought it up, and she said, Dion, you have these ideas and you present them, but you're so passionate that these people fear you, that you intimidate them, or what they want is to take your idea. And she's absolutely correct in these areas. Well, if I'm the one doing that, how do I change it? Should I change it? Should I change it? I don't know that I should. I'm trying to be very open-minded about this right now. I just don't think that I should, because in the last month, including my therapist, my wife, my mother, everybody has told me, yes, Dion, you're the leader here. Even my pastor. Okay. And I'm denying it. I'm denying that I'm that person. And I'm going through a transition into this person. Okay. I'm not scared. I'm not worried. I just don't know if it's the right thing. Because so far, all I've done is write things on the internet. So what? Okay. Where are they going to stay when I'm down there picketing their office? Because that's coming up next. So imagine this. I am on the Adams County. I'm on the Adams County coalition. Okay. And that coalition, we're trying to decide where the money goes, what's priority, things like that. But at the same time, I'm going to be picketing their offices. Do you know anybody else that could do that? How is God putting me in a situation where I'm on both sides of the fence? What is that about? Okay. I got Sheriff Cleveland Thaddeus. Okay. And he runs Border Patrol. Okay. And thank God for people like him, or there would be more fentanyl in here. Now, and this is just my opinion. Okay. I'm a people person. Please bring me your poor, but I also think we need to solve our own shit first. But what I don't want is the fentanyl coming in, period. I don't. Okay. I'm fighting that. Okay. Then I have a pastor who supports me. And what she does, she goes down there and she pickets these things. See, I'm on both sides of the fence. How is this happening? And what I've told them both is this: we're going to get together and we're going to disagree. We're going to get together. We're going to disagree so that we can agree. Does that make sense? Because I doubt very much that Mr. Cleveland Thaddeus doesn't care about people, or he wouldn't be in the position he's in. I'm sorry, but I don't buy that. But what he will do is he will take his job very fucking seriously, and he's very good at it. So why not utilize him for the right answers? See, we have the right answer. We just need to get to it. We need to come to it and agree on it. That is why I'm stirring the pot, because we need to talk. And what I told Lori was this: I don't care if I'm wrong or I'm right. I'm just starting the conversation. And it's working, because it stirred up her world and we talked, right? Okay. So that tells me I'm hitting something on the head. I'm hitting something on the head, right? And then I have a very consistent group of like 7 people. No, not huge, but nice and comfortable for Dion, that follow me almost every single day, and you're here right now. See how that's just a circle that feeds each other, and then we get to add these more people in, and then our circle kind of becomes bigger, but not so big and out of control that even though this person's on this side of the circle, I could still see them from this side. Yeah. Yeah. And God's going to give you direction. When you hit a spiritual awareness, right, God talks to you. He does. All right. I better save some of this rant for the big book stuff. But I wanted to let people know why. Not like people were asking. People don't ask. I love it when people come on. People always ask me. No, they don't. That, just so you know, that's a bullshit line from the very beginning. All right. Yes. Thank you, Ingrid. See, Ingrid's a great producer. She's like, yes, Dion, you're correct. That is where you end. Ah, I love you all. I do. I love you much more than you know. All right. Peace out. And maybe one day somebody will catch this. Have a day. Wait.